Passive changelings in passive form. It's good.
I can... Listen, you already know who Emerald is. That's great. Everything here is running on schedule. We don't have any more messages to deliver. It's just the Masters have their part to play. We delivered our last missive from Emerald to them, like, weeks ago. Any missives being sent around the city right now, they're all surface messages. People just communicating, letting them know what's going on, keeping tabs on their communities, on their posts. There's not much left to do but wait for the other shoe to drop. Belgar came and played his part exactly as he was supposed to. Now the city's indifferent, or the people that are supposed to be scurrying are scurrying. There's nothing left for them to find, if they haven't found it already.
He doesn't have a larger part to play?
Belgar?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he's the leader. Of course he's got a larger part to play, but he had a message to deliver, and it was delivered on time, on schedule.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
On schedule? How long is this planned for?
Since the beginning. There's a timetable here that's been at work for 2 decades.
Huh.
Alright. Well, as long as everything here is still being carried out according to plan, I think we'll move up the chain. Maybe we'll check with the Hoopers next.
Yeah.
I don't know who those are.
Good.
That's good.
Insight check that.
Sure.
I will help.
Sure. Couple insight checks.
19.
Kinro's got
18.
20.
An 18, a 19, and a 20 on insight. No, they genuinely don't know who the Hoopers are. They've even expressed, like, they didn't know Noromir's name until you told it. They've gone decades in secrecy, in absolute confidence in their co-conspirators. It's the safest way. Like, then you never have a name to give up. You never have a tidbit of information to give under torture, under duress.
So, if you don't know anyone else's names, would you have one of these code names?
Yeah, we're the Coopenscoons.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Do I, though? I mean, come on. And she turns into a 7-foot-tall Goliath.
Admittedly, yeah.
It's a good name for a Goliath.
This one's Coop, this one's Scoot.
Yeah.
I'm stealing that. And she goes back down. They go back down. He goes back down.
Do you guys know, do the rebels know, anything in regards to what's happened at the Barren Edge?
What happened at the Barren Edge?
Okay.
What happened at the Barren Edge? If I have to ask
Story
louder...
for another night.
Yeah, it's kind of a long story. Yeah. It's not as important as what's going down
I already have
here,
one.
so
I
it's
already
all
have one ulcer. Oh, God. Okay. I only have 4 days to wait. Then I can... Oh, we can check that out. Oh, what happened at the Barren Edge? Oh, no.
Should we just tell him?
It's okay. It's fine.
I mean,
4 days. 4 days. 4 days.
And we'll get her in 4 days.
It's immaterial, it doesn't matter.
yeah, it's true.
It is a material.
I mean, okay, yeah. Sorry.
Anyway.
All right, if we're done this, we've been a little away from home for a little bit too long. If anybody comes poking around,
That's fair. That's fair.
you guys ask a lot of questions for people who are deep in this.
Just have to make sure everything's sure as can be.
Well, it was
In the meantime,
Sure.
if there's anything that you need in the next couple days, let us know.
sure.
You can leave message
Well,
at Riverbeds.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I couldn't polymorph. I did it at,
You did too.
at her
It's
mom's
okay.
house.
Flavor text, rule of cool. It was fun.
Gotcha.
Nicholas Kennedy.
Problem?
John F.
No, the guy, he worked at Riverbeds.
Oh.
He's dead
Yeah.
now. Thanks, by the way. Okay.
That wasn't us.
Yeah.
That was Cadmus.
We tried to stop
the
it.
guy working with the
We tried to save him.
Right, after you picked his pocket. Okay,
Cadmus
you know what?
picked his pocket.
Right, so, anyways, it was nice to show you around the facility as we open the door and they start to meander out into the hall. Big, burly, jowly men. And if you need anything else, you make sure to let Wyatt know that he's down at the house.
They start to mosey out of the room. And down the way now, just two big, burly men.
It's technically the both of them. They shape changed,
Yeah.
or is it another guy? Okay,
It's both of them, yeah.
Both of them. Good.
Yeah, changelings are fun.
Admittedly, I was not expecting that. But,
No, me neither.
huh. That makes this more complicated? Less complicated?
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, we should go.
What time is it?
At this point, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
Oh,
Yeah. Might as well head back to the keep and rest.
what keep?
Merrick.
Or are we gonna stay at the
Brotherhood?
house?
Brother house.
Brother house.
Okay. Yeah, we'll head back there.
Discreetly.
Everybody make a stealth check.
Read my mind.
Roston with disadvantage.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Stealth?
Stealth check.
Not.
I mean, in the room, I could
Good
cast
lord.
Pass Without a Trace.
Oh,
Okay,
hopefully that
Actually,
really
wait.
overcompensates.
I don't have it today.
Because I think a lot of
My
us
bad.
aren't doing that hot.
Quinn, also, I know you've missed a bunch, but feel free to just interject and ask your party questions or ask NPCs questions. Just,
Yeah, I don't have it today.
you've been gone for a bit. Feel free to interject your will onto the game. I want you to I want you to be playing the game and not just watching the game, I guess is. I want you to have fun and not just watch us having fun.
Gotcha.
Plus, you always have really good questions and insight into situations. When you do pipe up, I'm like, oh shit, Quinn came to play.
Yeah, I don't. That's
You're-
what you asked.
so-
You're like, why are you being so quiet? That's why.
Okay, in certain situations, Zodell over talking definitely halts a conversation.
No.
Other times, sometimes you're like, hey, what about this weird dumb thing? And then it's like, oh, hey, shit, it was that weird dumb thing.
13.
I rolled, Magnus.
12.
12. 13. Falconer.
7.
7. Kinneros.
14.
14, okay, helping.
Nat 20 plus 11.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Zodell.
That's 2
go.
successes.
5.
That's not great, though, as a party roll.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
got to be
Ro-
like
and
a
then Roston.
10 or 11 average.
Roston with disadvantage. Oh, it's +1 for a 4.
Oof.
I rolled a 3 and a 9. So, man. You guys make your way out of the front door of this tavern. And as you look up, I haven't thrown a good-ass tavern name at you guys in a while. You know what? I'm halting the game for binder lookage.
We all like slowly turn around and look at the
sign.
and then the moonlight is bouncing off it, and we squint a bit, and we're like, "What does that say?"
Brush the snow off.
I know we should be going, but I'm so invested.
Down or down? You find yourself at Fat Magnetism.
Cool.
Worth it.
It's the Chungus Among Us.
That's one thing I keep forgetting to mention about Durelium is outside of magic, they are a master of, one, tinkering, mechanisms, and magnets. Some of you are familiar with, namely Magnus.
Magnus? Magnets?
Magnus is mainly the one familiar with the specialized set of weaponry in this country, mag bows. There are mag...
Let me tell you about Magbos.
You go ahead and just riff on that and let me tell you how wrong you are when you're done.
They are massive, two-handed
Oh, I like that.
crossbows
Oh.
that have been engineered to shoot straighter and farther, and they come with there's a scope, magnifying, so you can. And they're deadly quiet, deadly accurate, and in the right hands, they're a +5 weapon.
You're doing great.
So after Magnus has this weird little intrusive thought in his brain that he doesn't say out loud, he lets you know that there are mag-load crossbows. For example, he tells you, this custom crossbow fires 2 bolts at once. Built by the Darren military engineers, mag-load crossbows, this one a hand crossbow, which is the one he's most familiar with, uses an advanced magnetic release and reload system, allowing you to reload 2 bolts as fast as a regular crossbow, reloading 1 bolt.
Oh, you guys said mag load.
These
I thought you said mag bow. Totally two different things.
This,
Two
this
different
is Mag
things.
Bow.
Mag, right? Load mag bow.
So collectively they're called mag bows,
Yep.
but this is a mag load hand crossbow that I'm describing. These crossbows,
Where
Hence-
where are we seeing this crossbow?
We're not.
No,
I was just we were talking about
Fat magnetism.
Is the bar we were at, and then
Fat magnetism.
Is that with a PH?
it is not actually. The 14 Qs.
I don't know if the Darrens have that kind of sense of humor with PHs instead of Fs.
It was a bit of an Eleanoran thing.
Nah. That tracks.
These crossbows, the hand crossbows, are have 2 halves built vertically instead of horizontally. So the arms of the crossbow go down each side of your hand. By flipping the null stone, which negates the magical effect, which you all know, the crossbow separates so that both halves pull back and the bowstrings reconnect, and you can slap in your arrows, release the null stone, and it slaps the crossbow back together, and then when you shoot again, 2 bolts. That's the hand one, anyway. The one you're most familiar with.
That's fancy.
It's basically the 4-4 with no magic.
Gotcha.
Oh, except you only have to roll to hit once, and then both bolts hit.
Cool.
Cool.
Darren's make some cool shit, man. They utilize real practical shit. For 1,000 years, they've just been engineering and designing stuff that can fucking slay the magic population with engineering.
Is that stuff that's readily available? Like, is that like a...
Oh, go to a shop, man. Yeah,
So it's everywhere. Yeah. It's not like one of those specialized crazy weapons that like...
those are like Darren Army standard issue
Oh, gotcha.
for whoever wants them. They break easier than a regular hand crossbow. Actually, let me see. I think if you roll a nat 1 or 2, if you roll a nat 1 or 2, it just breaks.
Well, now I'm curious if they have any like specialized other weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, like obsidian.
Well, I mean, other than that, because I mean, obsidian sort of tampers with the flow, but I mean, something like that.
I mean, some of that obsidian armor that the Brotherhood had, and you'd just be flowing, bro.
Big drip.
Dripping. That's the word. I was a second behind you. Yeah, a mag load crossbows. They're a thing. They just Yeah, if you roll in that 1 or 2, they just break and they have to go to a smithy to be repaired. But otherwise, it's roll once to hit and 2 bolts hit.
That's fine. So I guess
Still check. You guys head back to the great hole, the great hole in the ground where there's a grate.
This is so
Can
great.
I just double check and make sure that no one's following us?
Make a perception check.
Got
Everyone's helping.
Oh,
Everybody can help.
I'll roll a separate one then.
I'll help you.
dirty 20.
Oh, that's good.
Roll it.
30.
Oh, okay.
What is that math?
I got 12.
17 plus 7
24.
plus 4. 28.
28. Okay, when you said 30, I got worried there for a second.
Because they would have caught us at their hand.
Oh, it's as you guys are climbing over this fence, you just hear a little. You turn around and Lessick is just leaning there, smoking a crochet leaf. Just like gives you a thumbs up as you guys climb back through the grate. He doesn't follow you in, but he locks it behind you and he takes off on his own way. I rolled a 30 for his stealth,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
and that was a bad roll.
What's his level?
Oh, it's not even about his level. He's an NPC with a couple of very specific modifiers. He's a main character in my book.
That's fine.
And he's... okay, so for context, in my book, Lessick is the human mortal that out-stealths high-bloods.
Huh.
Like, guys that have been around for like, oh, I've been around for 30,000 years. Oh, shit, Lessick just killed me. He's just like a phantom in the night. Some innate gift.
Phantom Menace.
He's Batman.
Batman would have to run for his money. And he's their crossbow expert. He's why I created Mad Crossbows to begin with. He has one that's it's bigger than a heavy crossbow that he literally has to like build on his horse to like sniper rifle people.
Shit.
Yeah, it's basically a tiny ballista.
It's like a Barrett 50 cal.
Yeah,
But bow.
he's one of my favorite things ever. He's inspired by a character from a movie that I saw when I was like 13 years old. He's the tits. You guys are in poop.
Walking through the pit.
Speaking of tits, poop.
You guys make your way back through the poop. Ari's on somebody's shoulders or salamandering again.
Yeah.
Or hummingbirding. You can do flying shit now.
I know.
You're so fancy.
Okay, I'll hummingbird it because I haven't done it yet.
Everybody else's heads, you're just like, I'll see you there. 120 feet of movement?
100
100
flying.
feet of movement
Yeah.
flying for a
Holy
freaking
gosh.
hummingbird? Jesus. I think,
I'm gonna pop out all my zombies and have them carry me.
nice.
These two are just going to be medics.
Make a
I'm kidding. No. I'm not gonna do that.
badass check, I was gonna say. As your cleric who believes in light and life and the proper end to things is now
Life.
just being Caesared through
Mortimer, carry me.
Yeah. Vitamin is just being carried by a half dozen zombies. and one skeleton.
I bet you're just like on one arm, just eating grapes, you know, just getting fanned by a palm leaf.
It smells down here anyway. Why not?
The undead version of
Now
paradise.
your zombies are poopy.
Chemical warfare next time I bring them out.
What a potent combo.
Yes. You guys make your way back the way you came, through the little secret panel into the cellar. Two of you take the keys. I want you to make a quick dex check, both of you, because it has to be rolled at the same time, like a nuclear launch code.
You want me to check my dex?
Well, while they're
It's
doing that, I'll
decent.
put them back in the orb.
Oh, yeah.
Like next time I attack with them, zombie attack, pink eye.
You're
Just
covered in
straight dex?
poop.
Yeah, just dex check for whoever's rolling the keys together.
That was a...
I rolled a nat 2 +5.
I rolled a nat 3 +2.
Buddy, same page.
Your rolls were close enough together that you opened the door.
Sweet.
You both mess up at the same
Yeah,
time.
you guys.
Badly failing.
Like
trying to
on
open it.
3. 1, 2, 3.
You guys just had to get within 5 of each other. And you did. So.
Amazing.
Not everything has to be rolled super high. Sometimes it just lands up.
Sometimes something can just be breathtakingly mediocre and
Uh,
work.
you guys pop it, and there's the.
Lock and drop.
As the stairs come down, and you climb up into the kitchen. Things are a little bit more dim inside as you.
Yeah, I know. I just got here.
Self-burn.
Oh, self-burn.
High five, tree. Wow, that derailed me. I just self-deprecation.
Sorry.
You got things are a little bit more dim inside. There's empty bottles everywhere. There's the slight sound of a couple people talking in that sitting room that you all went to, the little lounge area. Arya and Riordan hear a little clink of a bottle or shuffle of something in a pantry as everybody else starts to make their way out of the room, and Arya sees Penny, and Riordan sees Penny sort of just like with a bottle in hand and like a bag of some dried rinds of some kind and a little burlap, just sort of elbow her way out of the pantry. Oh, get her back.
Hey, Penny.
Oh, only those two notice. Everybody else has started to shift up. Right. Who's your handsome friend?
Mrs. Riordan.
How do you do?
Riordan. Penny.
Pleasure.
Oh, it might be.
I've heard that a lot, yes.
Gets it on a lot, does he?
No.
No.
I've heard it a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean it, you know.
It happens,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
It's two different things.
I sense a deflowering is in order.
That's up to him and you, I guess.
Lean over, or telepathic, I'm like, that's a penny for every time I heard that.
You hear telepathically back from Krista, something. Well,
No, I'm just laughing in my head.
I'll be right back. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Alright, so Coopenscoons didn't really give us much.
Well, other than the fact
Yeah,
that
that was,
we definitely now who Emerald is.
Mm-hmm.
And that they are, in fact, rebels.
Yeah. I feel like...
And changelings.
And
Yeah.
changelings, yeah.
So they could essentially,
Be anybody.
they could be anybody. They
Yeah.
could be infiltrating anything.
Did we insight check them when they said that they were only deliverers of messages? We didn't, did we?
I mean, we inserted
Yeah.
them on a lot of stuff, and I think we pretty much.
I think we pretty much decided that was true.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if they can change into anyone.
I mean, we know where they are. We could just show up again. Not that we will. I don't want to, but still.
What did I miss?
Just talking about Coopenscoons.
So what are we gonna do now?
Well,
We're still talking to Penny.
Yeah.
True.
who's all with Penny? Just the three of you?
Oh, just the
Well, we
two of them.
noticed
We're all
her, like
in
when
by
we were
now,
coming up
probably.
the stairs, Riordan and I, because our passive perception is 17, we
Okay.
noticed her right away.
Okay.
And then whatever y'all are doing, walking up the stairs,
I'm assuming we
can
all pretty much
basically
noticed by
join
now.
the conversation.
Well, everybody else was kind of leaving the room.
Yeah.
Well, I was just kind of hoping to talk to you lady to lady.
Sure.
I'll leave you to it.
I might come find you later, love.
I'll do my best to make it work for it.
Oh, I'm working for it already.
How does it? Too good.
As Riordan joins the rest of the party in the living area, the sitting area, there's the rest of you notice Lessig's already back and on a couch, and smoking the exact same crochet leaf. Like, he got here fast.
Bloody fucking hell, how did you get here?
Just gives you a wink.
That's thieves can't for I took the elevator.
In Thieves Can't, he says, "You've got a lot to learn, young one." And you guys haven't heard him utter a word yet. And Merrick's in there as well, sort of half passed out in the same chair that he was sitting in when you guys got there. There's definitely passive insight wise, especially Magnus is getting like this. Like, he's barely not a kid anymore. He's been fighting hard and long, and he's in the what could be the last fight of his life, just trying to clear his name and help the world become a better place. And he's just half pissed on whatever bottle was in his hand. It's now rolling beside the side of his chair, and just dust and one half-cocked open eye, just trying to stay awake and alert. I saw you. I saw you. You showed me.
Who?
Penny.
He's the storyteller.
Oh, shit. You see him too?
He told me he talks to you.
Yeah?
Well, that's why he was a bit confused that you didn't know who I was. I've seen you. He showed me you.
I haven't seen you. He didn't show me you.
Wait,
Well, did he? You're not there.
I'm not there. This
Didn't
is
he? He told me he was going to give you a bit of a blessing. He gave me one, and she pulls her strap aside, and there's a blue thumbprint on her collarbone.
He did.
Do you know what it means?
Well, I kind of used it. One of my friends died, and I used it to bring them back.
That's not. How's
That
that possible?
I don't know. God's work, I guess.
Roll an insight check.
That's good. Insight 23.
Oh, okay, yeah. You definitely see her, like, well, one, she takes a step back from you. And you see just, like, this look of concern across her face. A little
I mean, it might not just be used for death. It could be used for good as well. It just happened to be the situation I was in.
Oh, no. They told me told me it had to happen. It's.
What did he tell you?
I could have used it. I don't know how to.
The storyteller.
She drops everything she's holding. The bottle of wine shatters across the floor. And just whatever she's holding in her arms that she was about to take from the room
I'll go over and
scatters
kind
around
of
her.
make sure she doesn't fall. Kneel beside her.
No.
What did he tell you?
No. And she puts her hands up on her face, and at this point you see an odd discoloration around her fingernails. No.
What did he tell
As
you?
she falls to her knees, and you can see blood now cutting out of her knees as she then looks up. No, why would he do this? Why would they? What if I could have saved him? What if that? And
Saved
she
who?
gets up off of her knees, and she brushes her hands aside, and she runs for the front door. And then you hear a shout from upstairs. No! No! What a shame! And you hear thundering footsteps as now the front door is flung wide open. And you see...
Can I follow her?
Yeah, if you want to give chase.
Yeah.
Good, you start to run after it.
What do
Benny?
we see?
You see Tydick coming, running down the stairs, blade in hand, blood on his hands. She fucking killed him! As he then starts to run around through the house, swinging his sword. It's just like clearing doors, looking around. Where's that fucking whore? You're now out in the street, and Penny is running and crying and like screaming, I didn't know! I just did what they told me needed to be done! And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit, okay.
Can I make an insight check to see if I know anything that's going on?
Make an insight check on Tydick running
Is
down.
it against magic?
Nat 20.
It is against magic.
Okay, I have advantage.
Nat 20.
That's my second Nat 20 insight check today.
Tydick is coming
Same
down
number.
the stairs with blood on him, like he looks like he was just cradling a dead body.
Oh. Could I infer who anything is? Or would I know?
What was that?
Or
25.
25.
Oh my god.
There is a ripple and a wash of blue energy as you see now this spark of blue energy leave Penny's body. Come out through her back, and with a she face plants in the dirt, and nat 20, that's bad. You take you take 20 points of psychic damage.
Oh shit, okay.
Half to 10, because you rolled incredible on wisdom. As suddenly there's a piercing sensation to your collarbone right where hers was.
Mm-hmm.
As the fingerprint of Vardne Roske is transferred from her to you. As suddenly he's standing, like as she drops, he's standing clutching your shoulders. In
The storyteller's
in the
clutching your
In the
shoulders?
thousands of voices, like practically screaming in your face, they're here. They're here. They're here.
Who is
The
here?
variant. I can't see any further, and just suddenly he's gone. And you fall to your knees in the street as now Tydick is coming charging out into the street. People, Owen and Tiet, are trying to drag him back as now the city guard and citizens are poking their heads out of their houses as lights are streaming out of the brother house. And suddenly their presence is revealed in this fury of Clytus's death. As Penny lays broken, bloody on the street, there is a smoking wound through her body where this fingerprint has now been placed on you, as it was on your forehead during that vision long ago. As she lays there, just in a ghastly visage, like somebody pulled all the muscles out of her body. Eyes wide open, mouth slack-jawed, the whole side of her face scraped away from the impact of her full sprint being torn from her body. As now torch after torch is lit. Tydick comes screaming down the street, blood all over his body, his sword drawn. The rest of the Brotherhood now, like, dragging, pulling each other back into the house, like, we need to go, this was, what the fuck happened, why is this, and they're pushing each other back inside as Arya, you're now on your knees in the street with this vision of Vardne Roske having clutched your shoulders. The variant has arrived. I can't see further.
The horizon?
What y'all doing?
I telepathically to Arya was like, we need to go, we need to leave right now.
I probably grabbed another 1 or 3 Whizgos.
Just to hold on to?
Well, we need to go. We need to go.
Does it look like we have time to get back into the house? Like, is the house compromised now?
We're in the house still.
what you
Yeah,
do know
I
now
guess.
is the house has a variety of tunnels to escape out of.
Right.
Which we need
So
the
the house
keys
has
for,
been-
which she has one of.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
It's been compromised though. The house is no longer.
Oh yeah, no, like there was, yep. A hooker ran out, a gnome ran out after her, and then a very bloody Tydic ran out after that. A couple of, 15, 20 seconds later, y'all are about 100, 120 feet down the street when this happened.
Sorry, what did the storyteller tell me? The variant?
He said it's happening. So along these lines, I riffed it a bit, but
Okay.
it's happening. It's here. The variant has arrived. I cannot see further. And you're getting a bit of a sense that there has been some communication between Varden Roske and Penny,
Yeah.
and that whatever has
So I was trying to get out of her.
whatever has transpired with her and taken place, she's saying, "Oh, you brought a friend back to life with this." Like,
Yeah.
she kills him in the book too. It's okay.
With more urgency in your head. Arya, we need to fucking go.
Take a persuasion check.
Are we,
Arya, just roll me a d20. Just a flat d20.
I can't even
It's a
remember.
traumatized. That was terrible. You missed the table, let alone the dice tray.
can I make a perception check for another exit without like stepping outside?
It'd be a quick investigation.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you perception because you're not investigative.
Nice.
You-
21.
You always ask investigative questions and then ask for a
I
perception.
know. It's the worst part.
What did you roll for persuasion?
8.
8. What did you roll on a d20?
13.
13. It takes Arya one full round to be snapped out of it. As now they're shouting, "Oi, fucking... Oh, Sergeant!" Whistles blow. You hear dogs starting to bark.
Sorry, who?
Whistle! Whistle!
Who? It was Tydic, you said, that was running out after me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Remind me again, because I can't
So
remember their
we're-
names super fast. Who is who and what did what?
Okay. In the people of the Brotherhood that you have met the leader,
Right.
Merrick.
Merrick.
Lessick is their scout
Yep.
/ rogue.
Right.
Then there are the regular knights from Dara, Clytus,
Who's dead now?
who is now dead, killed by Penny,
Okay.
and Tydic,
Tydic.
who was Clytus's best friend,
Right.
who is now chasing Penny out into the street, covered in his best friend's blood.
Penne, aside from being a pasta, is who?
Penny?
Penne?
Penny.
Penny?
Penny.
Penny?
Penny was
Was the
a hooker who also had some
Her.
ties with the storyteller for some reason.
Okay.
To be unpacked or not, up to you guys. Then there was Tiet.
Oh, we can't talk to
He was the black gentleman with the samurai swords on his back.
Right. The long,
Yep.
yeah.
The Nodachi.
Yep.
They're basically a katana longsword. And then there was Yesh Yen, who was the Fausharan gentleman, who
With
was
the-
the full body coverings, like glittering beads and golds and whites.
Okay.
Yeah, Tydic is in the middle of the street. Ari is taking 6 seconds to fucking snap out of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
It's taking you a
Yeah.
second to kind of comprehend,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That
So where is everybody else though?
Everybody else was
You
in
guys
that
were in the
living
sitting room, living room, just chilling.
Sitting room, living room.
that quick.
So
And then you
we
heard
obviously
the yell.
Heard something happen, but we're not out with her.
As far as it was basically like Owen and Tiet were trying to pull Tydic back in. Everybody else is still inside except for Arya and Tydic.
So that 21, like that quick scan I did for any.
Oh
exits.
yeah, because you were looking for an exit. You see a lot of different ways to go in here. For 21, you know for sure secret tunnels, kitchen.
Right.
Everything else, you're like, okay, boom, we got windows here. We can bust through those. Those
Yeah.
go north, east, south, and west, no matter which way we go. I can throw a chair through there,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Done.
There's the back rooms where there was also rooms. There's stairs that go upstairs. This is a 4-story building. There are probably a lot of places that you can go up there. And knowing the Brotherhood, passive intelligence, like, they probably don't just escape through the sewers, because if somebody was going to bust into their
Yeah,
place,
definitely, for
they
sure.
come in on the ground floor. You've got a lot of different options and a bit of knowledge, understanding, even like the Duchess had escape routes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm assuming that's how we all got out after the thing.
Arya, you hear shouting, and you see swords being drawn as guards are running down the street now, torches in hands. Even civilians are coming out of their buildings. They are seeing you. You are snapped out of your...
Is Tydek, like,
He's
with
still
me?
just, like, running at the hooker. Don't worry about him.
No, I was just wondering if he was, like, right there, because I'm...
At this point, after a full round, he's probably still about 25, probably like 50 feet behind you, because it took him a while. He ran around the downstairs to try and find her before
Right,
running
okay.
out into the street.
Okay. I'm just gonna run back to the house.
Okay.
Can I start running upstairs looking for suitable exits?
How far away am I?
About 100-ish feet.
Okay, your telepathy wouldn't have
It
worked.
wouldn't have worked then. Yeah, you're right.
Because it's only 60 feet.
Yep.
Oh, goddamn. The one time I didn't remember.
Yeah.
God, you look badass with your glasses on. I'm sorry you
Yeah.
guys have headaches today, but just rolling, I wear my sunglasses at night vibes.
Yeah, so that wouldn't have worked, but...
I'd still say
I'd
you...
still
you
I'd still
one,
run back.
One round of just like
'Cause I
shock
know-
and awe,
yeah,
for sure.
because I know everyone's still back at the house,
Yeah.
so... yeah,
Tydek
I would just run.
runs past you full dash. You start heading back.
Yeah.
There are people now shouting, "Whistling!" and there are sounds of canines being pulled out of kennels a bit further away. Zodell runs upstairs. Make a perception check. And 2 strength checks.
Oh wow, and 2 strength checks?
Yeah,
Okay,
what was your
15.
perception? 15's good.
2 strength checks. Oh, very, very good.
15 and 24.
Okay, good. So as you run up, there are 2 doors that are closed, and you just immediately boot them the fuck open.
Oh, awesome.
So you run up, first or second story. Run up, you're just seeing open bedrooms. You look into one and you see just like a bloody body with a dagger sticking out of his sternum. Just splayed out on the bed, completely naked. Nice dick. And there's one door on that floor where you run up, kind of past, on your way up to the next stairwell. You just sidekick it the fuck open, and it... you look and you can just see torchlight coming out from a window in there on the other side, like on the outside. And it's a nice room, nowhere to go.
Got it.
You run up the next set of stairs.
Next step.
Second strength check was?
24.
24. Okay, cool. So first door at the top of the stairs, you just shoulder check the fuck out of, and you slam up against the wall, and it's a lavatory sort of area.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing now. You're on a bit of a different angle, but you're starting to see, and now hear, dogs barking and the torchlight running up different alleys as you're now on the 3rd story up, around a lot of 1-story buildings. As you get to the 3rd or the final story, it's like a little dojo. You run up and it's just open, and there's a pull rope down from the attic. You grab it, you rip it down. At this point, Arya, you are back in the front door. The Brotherhood, bam, slams it shut. They're throwing down their locks, locking it up, and just like, need to fucking get the fuck out of here! God fucking...
What happened to Clytus? Where is he?
He's fucking dead! We gotta go! Tydek blew it! We're compromised! Some of us are going tunnels, some of us are going attic. And you watch Merrick and Detective Siverin, they go straight for the tunnels. They each have their own keys. Who's going with him? Yeshien is a fucking loyalist. He goes with them as well. Tiet and the rest of them start pushing you, like, up, 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 up. Lessig is definitely, like, he's basically running on the walls on his way up.
Quicksilver,
He's like goes up a flight of stairs and like with a push off a wall, jumps 4 stairs, gets up, tucks, rolls. By the time you find this pull down, Lessick is right behind you, and he like palms your shoulder, reaches up, grabs the next stair, and rolls into the attic space.
I'm following Ninja Dude.
And then you start to hear just like clicking, whirring. Everybody else starts to make their way up. You are right behind Lessick. You get up there. Suddenly, Lessick is just like drop kicks this side panel of the attic open, and suddenly, in now the moonlight and the snowing, you are seeing this ballista that is positioned up there as he's just like pushes you out of the way.
Yep.
Shoots this thing as this rope trails out behind it. Across the street, across 3 streets now, as the tallest building in the area, and just like you can hear it from this distance. And then he is like points, and there's these little like horseshoe sliding mechanisms.
I'm gonna give one to him.
Holds up, grabs the mechanism, and he winds it tight so that the rope is taut across the distance.
Right.
At this point, everybody else is starting to get up the ladder, up the way, as now you hear guards like bashing at the doors, trying to get up into the building. He starts just handing out the mechanisms.
I'm jumping. I'm going on the...
Sweet. Make a athletics check.
29. Not 29. Whoa. 18.
18. Good. Yeah, you slap this thing on the rope, you start to slide, and you're going over top of chimneys, through the cold. It's brutal. You're catching like a little harsh sleet in the face. You go over top of one street, another street, another street. Make a dexterity saving throw, or an acrobatics check. Sorry.
Okay. 20.
20. Yeah, you fucking get to the end of where this thing is placed, and you notice it's a chimney that has been retrofitted with like wooden plating along the outside. Like they've set up this escape plan.
Oh,
Like,
I know what's going on.
You tuck, roll, you spin past, and then you turn back and you start to look at anybody else coming out of this.
Yeah, I'm ready to like...
It's like 500 feet. Like, it's a fucking ways.
Yep.
Who's next up the ladder?
I'll be there.
All right. Make an athletics check. As Riordan, you sprint up into the room as now you can hear people shouting coming up through the building.
2 + 7, 9.
9. Okay. You get to the second... like past the first block of chimneys, past the second block of chimneys. It's the cold that does it. One of your hands slips off, but you do manage to make an acrobatics check, and we'll see how you do.
16.
16. So you fall off a block short, but you are on a rooftop. You tuck, roll, kind of like side roll, like you're rolling down a hill. And you manage to halt yourself in the cold. You look up, passive perception, you see Zodell just a block over on another rooftop, just slightly lower down, because this whole city is on a bit of an angle going down towards the riverbed. Who's next up?
Can I still get to the rope if I jump, or is it out of
A
reach?
little bit too high, yeah. But you're safe on a rooftop. You can see Zodell within spitting distance.
Okay.
You said
I
we're
would-
the...
I would
Go,
I
go,
would
People are
go.
pounding up the stairs.
probably be like, go, helping people. Get
Okay.
You said we're the highest building?
It's the tallest building within several blocks.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn into an owl and fly.
Okay.
Not blue?
No,
What?
just a regular fucking barn owl.
Okay, yeah, you get to the top, you pop out, you see that you're like, yeah, and whoo! You just,
I'm like, I'm too short for this shit.
yeah, screech out the window. Lessick kind of just gives one of those, this little quizzical, didn't know she could do that. Who's next up?
Rusted.
Yeah, it said Roston across.
Cannonball. Absolute, like, metal ton. I'm gonna be like...
Let's go, Rostat.
Come on, Rosted.
Sorry, I just realized I had regular music going on. We should
This energy is so wild. This is so cool.
Roston's page, where the fuck athletics is. Oh, super fucking high. Not when you roll a 4. He broke a 10. He makes it to the third block. He's just like, oh, fucking damn it.
I just want to kill fucking that asshole.
And acrobatics check to land. That's good. Yeah, he fucking flips off. He's like, he
I didn't do nothing.
He tucks and rolls. No, and you kind of are there to help grab him because he's like a little short little barrel rolling.
Catch him before he goes off the edge.
Yeah,
Bring
grab
him.
him. Grabs back. He's like dragging his knuckle spikes in the ceiling. As anybody who's left in the house, they're hearing like dogs now running up the stairs. What?
That was
That was the ad.
That was the ad. Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was Falconer talking. Where is Falconer?
So, question before all this craziness started.
Hurry
As
up,
we
you're-
started realizing that we would have had to leave. Would I have had time to grab that scroll? Did Merritt grab that scroll?
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking Falconer. So Falconer, you're bringing up the rear. You have a dog on your ass coming up these stairs. Magnus is at the top with Lessig. Both of you just like, where the fuck is he? Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Like one of those lifeguards at like a water slide on steroids, just like, go,
Go.
go, I'm throwing the kids down the slide.
Dex. 13.
Football.
13. Oh man, yeah. This dog jumps out and latches onto your calf as you start to get up this ladder into the hidden ballista area. As Lessig and Magnus are just like looking down, like, there you are, and then they just see. That's not a dog noise.
Probably one of these
Woof
ones.
woof, and just like latches onto your calf. You're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage. That was a bad roll for me. And make another athletics check to see if you can shake this thing off. Magnus, Lessig grabs you, puts a thing in your hand, and shoves you out.
Okay.
Make a dex check.
I've popped up in a Wizgo by now. I'm
That's,
Doesn't have to be high.
Falconer got a 16.
19 plus stuff.
oh awesome.
Okay, yeah. You managed to, you like are flying out the window.
22, 23, 24.
You slap the thing on athletics check. Falconer, you shake the dog off, and as you're going up, give me a strength check, just for shits and giggles, just for some flair.
Yeah, that's
25.
What is that? It's 14.
14. The DC was 15 to see if you could like kick off the bottom portion of this ladder going up.
Oh, that is cool.
You scramble up, and the dog is a bit taken aback, and you can still hear soldiers running up the stairs. Magnus, you're hanging on like with one hand, smoking a cigarette. I don't fucking know. As you're sliding down,
He's doing like
I'm doing
Christ
like,
air.
I'm doing cruise.
Pull-ups on
oldest member of the party, just showing everybody up. Athletic or an acrobatics check as you come down where Roston and Zodell are at. Yeah, you're a block away. You're an owl.
Block away? No, you
19.
said spitting distance.
Kinneros
Who's
has
supposed
to go
block?
too.
Me.
Freaking
There-
Kinneros.
Kinneros.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kinneros. Yes, you were up there. Also, I think you have the fly spell, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
hold on.
unless you
Do you
don't
know
want
what
to
it's
be,
called?
unless you don't
It's
want
called
to be,
fly.
Fly.
unless you don't want to be casting spells and you just want to be not cast as a magic or not seen as a magic user, then you can make the checks. Falconer, you're up the ladder. There's soldiers coming. Lessig is standing there waiting. He hands you one of these coat hanger devices to go down.
Yeah, not till Kinneros is gone. I'm the last guy out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll slide down.
Okay. Make an
I'll make the
athletics.
checks.
Make an athletics check.
15.
As bad as this is, probably
You-
politically, this
you
is
hang
so
on.
cool.
You hang on, sliding down the way. You see Riordan. You pass him, or not Riordan. Yeah, Riordan, not Roston. Roston's where you're gonna end up. You see Riordan just like flagging you guys on, and the reason that it's within spitting distance for a block is that they're long, skinny, like this.
Oh.
It's like
It's not a
in
city
England.
block, it's literally a block.
Yeah. So, first block, second block, third block. Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Everybody else is here. You just happen to end up here. So it's just across a street where you can see them, but it's not like it's they're shooting a grappling hook from a house to a different house on a slight gradient. But it is enough to get your adrenaline pumping as Kinneros makes an acrobatics check to land.
2.
Oh no.
Hold on, can I like help?
With Zodel's assistance, Zodel make an athletics check to catch Kinneros.
17 plus 8.
17 plus 8.
25.
So, Kinneros, you slip off at the last second, and one of your heels goes out from underneath you, and then immediately you're just like,
Titanic.
okay, that's better.
Dirty dancing.
You're dirty dancing like in Zodel's hands. She's
Don't worry, I got you, bud. I'm gonna sit him down.
I got you, big guy.
Pat him on the back.
Roston, I feel like just jumped out of the window. Because I don't think oh no, Roston already
made it.
did a shit.
Roston.
I was thinking retrospective or
Retroactive.
retroactively. Roston has Featherfall now with his artificer shit. He has like little
Little twinkle
butterfly shit on his
Twinkle
feet.
toes.
I would have loved if
Namor
I-
boots.
Yeah. So he runs, jumps, and then just like feather falls down.
Like Link with like a cuckoo.
No, he slid down. Okay, Falconer, you're the last one there. As suddenly, like the dog is starting to clamber its way up the.
Lessick.
What?
Isn't Lessick still there?
Oh, you don't have to worry about Melissa. Falconer, athletics check.
19.
Oh yeah, you slide down. Even with all your weight, you're just almost the same as Magnus. You're like, I could do some chin-ups if I wasn't so stressed out and had a dog just bite me in the fucking leg. Acrobatics check to safely land with everybody except for Riordan.
I'm just gonna land on
My
Zodel's
dice
head.
Done. Guys, an owl just landed on me.
It's a 4.
This is
It's
so
me,
4. I need
still cool, but
Zodel.
Well, Zodel's with the kidder. I'll try grabbing him.
Now,
no, I can.
having done that, can I just Misty Step myself mid-fall?
There's with that low of a roll, there's still got to be some sort of physical consequences.
I can still help.
Okay, Magnus has offered to help try and catch you in your plate armor.
Oh gosh.
Magnus, make an athletics. No, make a strength saving throw.
Can I help?
He gets a +4 because
You
of
have
my aura.
Kinneros.
True.
Is how much do I get?
Plus 4.
+4.
Plus 4. Plus my strength is 1, so that's 5 on top of an add 20.
Yeah.
That's some big dad
Old
strength
man
right there.
Magnus just also
right,
Titanic.
right when Falconer was like, "Oh no, Magnus! I'm gonna bamf. I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna bamf. I'm gonna break his wrists." He's holding me. What the fuck? There's Zodel with Kinneros and Magnus.
When-
Scrawny cleric Magnus with white hair.
Scrawny?
You're doing like pull-ups on the bar. and
Holding
you're
up
carrying him,
the
I'm like, I need
paladin
advice from
in
you.
full plate armor, just like, I got you, babe.
I got you, big
My
guy.
savior.
This is the most
Hold in there,
D&D
soldier.
ever. This is so insane.
And then Falconer just spreads his arms.
And then with a... There's a crossbow bolt glances off of the roof near you guys.
Oh shoot! Quick, Falconer, axe,
Do what?
axe
Get the axe out.
Oh, axe. Yep.
is.
I don't know if a melee weapon's going to do anything.
I forgot
but
what his
four
name was.
blocks away.
Fessek,
Lessick.
Lessick. Sorry, my bad. Has he come down yet?
You haven't seen shit?
He's probably.
He'll be good. We just
Okay,
find-
I'm gonna slam down on the cord with the axe.
Okay. I just roll an attack for shits and giggles. Super low
You said
AC.
there was a chimney slide?
So the chimney that you are all kind of standing by exists on this house or this business, whatever it is. It's been coated in a wooden exterior for that ballista to be shot into.
Oh, okay. I
Dirty 20.
understand.
Yeah, dirty 20. You chop down on the cord.
Yeah, 12 damage.
The cord had 1 HP.
Done.
Yeah. You cut the cord. Another as a crossbow bolt
Can
Quickly
I
fired up.
see where that's coming from?
Oh yeah, just some individuals that are running along the main street. Torches, dogs. You are seeing torchlight within the brother house. This manor that's one of the more vertically erected buildings in the city. You see and hear dogs barking, torchlight moving up. You see people now in that attic space where you were now. From that distance, hard to tell, but there are the couple of crossbow bolts you've seen fire up have been fired at an upward trajectory and are ricocheting off and flying over.
I mean, even me as an owl, bird's eye view.
What's your owl?
Perception.
Don't they have perception bonuses?
Passive perception 17.
Same as yours, but perception checks. Don't they have advantage at?
Keen hearing and sight. Owls have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing and sight.
Make a perception check with advantage.
24.
Okay, it's a little bit odd. It's jarring because you can hear this, and then once it connects with something hard, you can hear this firing like kind of off to the rear view because your hearing is way more adept. You're consuming a lot of information auditorily and visually right now. And with a quick snap of your head as that second bolt comes in, you very clearly see on the street running with like a dog on a leash, a Darren soldier that has just released a light crossbow bolt up at you guys.
How many block, like on the same block as
Oh,
us?
like 300 feet away.
Okay.
You guys repelled basically 500 feet.
Okay.
Like, you've got some good distance. Anybody who's shooting at you right now, they're just Hail Marying like, maybe we kill a rebel!
I'm
This-
gonna
Maybe we kill the-
do a little flyby and let everyone know that they're about 300 feet away shooting.
The only person you're out of telepathic range with is Riordan. He's just on the other side of the street.
By now, has Riordan gotten
I
any
can
closer?
be flying around doing circles.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess Owl,
Yeah.
You do a loop. You do a pass. Everybody except for Riordan, which, again, rogue bro. What happened?
Dude, sometimes just,
Rolling
hands
not
get
great.
cold.
Yeah.
It
For
is
you,
when-
not a problem, though. You're on the far side of the street. Actually, what's your armor class?
17.
Well, that's a natural 19. As a crossbow bolt almost hits you, you have certain gloves, I'm pretty sure.
Gloves of missile snaring, yeah.
Oh yeah, catch
Can
that
you read
shit.
what those do since for the
Yeah.
first time ever getting shot at with one?
No, in
second
Sina,
time.
I got shot at in Sina from fucking Cadmus and that whole thing.
Oh, you
Oh,
caught
And
a
I
bullet.
caught the bullet.
You caught a
in
bullet.
my hand.
Yeah.
No, it was a gunshot.
It was a
actually.
bullet.
Yeah,
You caught a
yeah.
bullet.
From his rifle.
Yeah. So I caught it.
I rolled a.
You like roll something and add it to your armor class,
Mm-hmm.
and if it
I
misses, then
was
these-
fucking around with a monk build earlier today. Fucking monks, man.
Dartai?
Dark-eyed monk.
What's his face?
No,
Oh, right, he was a warlock.
he was a warlock. But we don't know that.
You don't know.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I said that out loud because it was fun. Warlocks
I'd
are fun.
They are.
So when a ranged weapon attacks and hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier,
Okay.
provided that you have a free hand, which I do. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough.
I'm pretty sure the light crossbow's
Okay,
a D8,
so
right?
roll to reduce the damage, I guess.
That's 10 damage.
D10.
Is that?
That's a 12.
Oh,
D10 plus
or
your
the
dex.
diamondy ones, yeah. That.
D10 plus your dex modifier. All you got to beat is an 8.
5 plus 5, 10. Yep.
You turn as suddenly one of these guys running down the street amid these other soldiers with spears, javelins, swords, dogs, and he's just like, "Oh, I fucking see him." And he looses it as you turn and just catch it right in front of your face and drop. Make an intimidation check.
Oh.
Do it. Oh.
No, keep it. Keep it.
Free arrow. Oh, there we go.
18.
18.
19 minus 1.
Everybody else in this party of individuals keeps running. That guy just stops.
In your head, you're here. That was fucking awesome.
Can all of
he's
us
doing
get
this face like he
inspiration?
shoots. He's like, eh. And he kind of just, everybody else has passed him by. He's just standing there like, did he just fucking catch that? What's everybody doing?
I want to check out this wooden thing.
we gotta get-
Obviously,
we gotta
we're
get
like
outta
getting in and doing something with it. What's going on?
What
I would
wooden
like
thing?
to poop on that
We're-
guy's head.
We're.
You're on a
describe-
rooftop.
Describe this wooden thing that
The
you mentioned.
wooden thing is what the ballista was shot into.
Oh.
There's a chimney.
Okay, it's a fake wooden chimney.
No.
It's
So
an
there
actual
is a
chimney,
there
but
is
it
a
has
chimney.
wood
Yeah,
around
it's
it.
just a chimney
They
that's
built-
clad in wood, so when
Oh.
bolt gets
I thought
shot
we were
at
trying to
it,
go
it has
in the
something
chimney. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
so they basically took 2x4s and built a little thing to shoot the ballista into.
Okay.
Because otherwise they were just shooting in brick.
Are there any places we can go? Does it look like we were supposed to go anywhere past here?
Every rooftop for as far as you can see around in the snowing. Actually, somebody roll me a d20 for the snowing.
I think I rolled the
somebody
last
digital.
one, so Falconer?
Can.
10, I don't think is a weather thing. You guys are all on rooftops. Riordan is 1.5 block. He's a street. You can see him. You all watched him catch a fucking. Who doesn't have inspiration?
I was going to say,
Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah. I think everyone.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh.
Roll those.
Who, me?
You.
Who, what?
Oh.
Brett, because he did the inspiring thing. If the blue beats the red, you can give inspiration to somebody.
Nope.
Ah, rats. Why didn't you roll them in the tray?
I don't know. I just, I wanted it to be public. I don't know.
Mine's the only tray not public. I rolled worse than you did.
Alright. Ario, what? I don't. Did you see anything from owl mode?
No, they're coming for us. There's lots of
There's
lots of police coming for us.
Time to go.
Guys, if we're leaving the city, we need to go to the river then, right?
Not leaving the city.
I don't
Just
think we
Are we
out
not?
of sight.
Okay.
Riordan, a hand grabs your shoulder.
I was going to say, where's my mentor? Yeah. And I interpret that as,
Okay, so I told this to Krista the other day. Family Guy. They break into someplace. Peter's like, what does that mean? We use our eyes to see. No, immediately Lessig is beside you, grabs you in Thieves' Cant faster than you've ever seen it used. Like, it's supposed to be a subtle, take twice as long as conversation. He's like, there is a lot going on right now. We need to move while confusion is badgering them.
Okay.
so I'm following him or whatever he's doing with me. Yeah.
He's basically just like pushes you along the rooftop. He's bringing up the rear.
I'm following Ross.
Think level 20
Right,
row.
I know.
Like, that's who this guy is. He's been doing this since he was 4 years old.
Cool. So
Actually,
we're
I
running
guess you have to.
running down the street parallel to these guys on another rooftop on
Basically,
the other side.
yeah. Okay,
I'm
so
just
let's-
flying in the middle of the street. On
I'll
both
try to
sides.
symmetrical what Riordan's doing. I'm following. We're all as a unit going. There we go.
All right, so we got Brother House. You guys repelled down here. Except for Riordan.
Well,
you can fucking tilt that bitch?
Huh?
That's sexy.
I can just zoom in, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Brother house.
Oh.
That's El Terrible. There we go. Okay, you guys repelled from a 4th story here down onto this building, except for Riordan, who's right there with Lessick.
Yep.
Lessick is pushing Riordan this way. Everybody else is here.
I'm gonna go that way too.
Starting to probably... Arya's super drone scout right now. She's running around just flying speed of high movement. She's like, they're going this way. Let's all go this way. And you guys start running across rooftops as...
I'm dashing that way then.
As the soldiers are all kind of just here.
Right.
All right, let's move. Go, go,
Yep,
go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go.
I'm running.
Are you guys full sprinting or are you...
I'm full sprinting, yeah.
Full sprinting? Okay, so double dash. These...
Double D.
You guys start to hustle. You're moving. You're running across rooftops. I'll get everybody to just make a quick dex check for me.
Dex check or save?
Except for Arya, because she's flying. It's just to kind of make sure you don't slip and fall off of one of these ceilings.
Nineteen.
Okay, Magnus?
16.
16's good. Arya's flying. Falconer?
10.
10, okay. Kinros?
8.
8, not as good. 19.
17.
17. Okay, as a group check... Oh, fucking Roston. Okay, that's a 5 plus nothing.
I've got stubby legs.
If push comes to shove, I am like grappling Rostin in one arm.
I'm working out where the saves beat the failures here. What was Falconer's?
10.
10.
10. Okay. Who got less than a 10?
Kinneros
I
and
did.
Roston.
Kinneros and Roston. Okay, so at one point, Kinneros, you slip and start to slide on the silt that is coming across the rooftops, and Riordan grabs you by a hand, rips you back up onto your feet, and then pushes you kind of back up so you're more...
Riordan's on the other roof.
I'm a block away.
The other person then... Magnus grabs, pushes you up so that you're between him and the edge of the rooftops. You guys
Superman
keep running.
Over here.
Roston... Zodell, Roston like does a quick slip and almost like just baked potato rolls off the side of the rooftop.
Grab him by the collar.
Oh, you immediately... and he's quick too because his featherfall boots start to go off.
Oh, awesome.
So as he slips, it's sort of like a
slow motion.
quick snap out, and right before they give out, you grab and you pull him up. You drag him for about 10 feet before he manages to get up onto his feet.
Okay.
Arya, make a dexterity saving throw with your owl stats.
Oh, this has been absolutely wild. This is awesome.
You guys have been feeling a little bored.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
There we go.
21.
Nat 20. So you hear the of a crossbow go. I can totally talk. You immediately just close your wings. You dive about 10 feet as you feel the crossbow bolt pass you, and then as you open your wings again, it's right as Riordan. What did you roll for dex?
19.
19.
catches another one?
But maybe it's a 20 because 19s become 20s because I'm a little more. I don't know.
Once per day.
I'm just trying to make it work.
Yeah. No, you were fine. I was trying to find a way to make Arya's nat 20 cooler. A second crossbow bolt comes flying in at somebody as Arya's moving around, and she's telling everybody, just like, keep going the same way. I'm watching everything that's happening. You do a quick little dive. Crossbow bolt goes past, and as you swoop up, right as another crossbow bolt is flying at the back of Riordan's head, and with just this quick little smack with your owl talons, you just manage to clip this shaft of a bolt, and it almost skins the top of Riordan's head going past. And you keep going, double dashing. If you guys are just going to keep sprinting, where's your destination, or are you going to start finding places to stealth out?
Yeah, try and find
We're
the
kind of following
quickest way.
Lessick.
Yeah, I'm keeping eyes on Essek and
He knows
Riordan.
the
Lessick,
city.
not Essek.
Yeah.
Weird coincidence. Lessick was like literally the second character I ever wrote for my book. And Campaign 2 Critical Role comes along. He just floats. He just floats around. Let's see.
Oh, that's where I'm mixing it up from. Critical Role.
Yeah.
Wizard Zaddy.
2 9s in a row. You guys charge on. Arya is keeping tabs on the people chasing you. They're slowing now. The snow is heavy. I forgot to check random encounters. Pretty sure it's not a fucking 10.
Goblins!
At this point, you are looking at about 1 a.m. on the 28th.
Oh shit.
Dang.
Time has definitely progressed.
And this song is such a banger. This is great music for this
This
moment.
is the coolest. Oh my god, I feel so awesome right now.
You need to listen to this album if you've never listened to this album.
What
It's Hybrid Theory,
But
Linkin Park.
Who rolled me the d20 earlier?
Falconer.
I did.
It was a
Roll
10.
me a d6.
1.
That could be awesome.
Roll again. 1 can't happen on land.
4.
Damn it. No encounter. At a certain point... Oh, yeah. You all start to slow. The noise behind you dissipating, the dogs barking, the shouting. Nobody's shooting at you anymore. And Lessick kind of pulls Riordan into a bit of a halt since they're on the same chain of rooftops. And everything stops. And you just listen. The rest of you keep running, slowing, jogging.
Which direction are we going?
So you would have all been heading. The house was east. You would have all been running north.
Okay. How close
So,
to the wall are
are
we
we
now?
across that little crosshair?
So the brother house.
Yeah.
Their ballista zipline shot inwards.
Oh, inward. Okay.
Because-
I imagined
because-
outwards.
Well, because of the river
Oh.
valley
That makes
sort of
sense
vibe.
now.
Okay.
Yep.
So it added trajectory going downwards.
Yep.
And then on the rooftops, you all started heading up toward the Coopenscoons house, actually. Not within that time frame,
Yeah.
getting anywhere near to it, but
Yeah.
you started running north across rooftops. Brett, god damn, stop looking so sexy with those sunglasses on at night.
That's why it's a trope.
Lessick has halted Riordan. Everybody else jogs on for a little bit.
Jog on! Where's
And Lessick kind of, he looks at you and Gives you a little smirk of approval. And in Thieves' Cant, he says, you know your stuff. I'm impressed for one so young.
And then I'd say, it's my father to thank.
I'd like to meet your father one day. I have to get back. I have to check on my brother.
Where do we recommend we go from here?
I think you're on the right track. You guys have learned a lot. More than we have. I blame myself a bit for that. Speak once too loud as a child, never speak again. Anyway. Check in with the Hoopers. I need to check on my master. And as you turn for the first time, you with your passive perception, you're seeing that Lessig does have a man's slave brand on his cheek, and it's old. It's kind of half blended with his beard, hidden by his long hair. And you roll an insight check for me.
That's not great.
I mean, inspiration.
Do you have inspiration?
I do. Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 + 1. So.
I mean, you could use your inspiration to reroll if you
I don't know
wanted.
if that's how that works.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it is.
Inspiration's reroll any d20 roll.
Okay, I'll use it. 14.
14. You definitely see this deference. A servitude almost by choice, as opposed to by brand.
Hmm.
And you see a loyalty in Lessig, as he says, I've done what my master, what my friend.
Is he saying this in Thieves' Cant, or is he speaking?
He has not spoken a word. Everything is by Thieves' Cant. But at this point, this is just what Riordan is seeing.
Yeah, I was just curious.
And I need to get back to, and the reluctance to the word master, as you're now seeing the scar, the deference, the respect, but also the loyalty. Understanding that Merrick, after everything that you've talked to him about, wants to abolish slavery, wants to be rid of this intolerance and indignant mannerisms of his kingdom. And you see a loyal friend, someone who had spent most of their life as property. You see a friendship with his master as he, with a flit of shadow. It's an odd thing. You've seen your dad move. You know how to move. Lessig seems to just like crouch and leap. And suddenly he's nothing more than a snowflake in the breeze that is blowing around you. He is gone. Passive perception checks be damned. This is a human ghost. And you get a bit of a sense that that is what he has needed to be. Something that your father needed you to be, but you're just a babe.
Just the wee babe.
You see this 30-ish-year-old man slink away into nothing, into the moisture of the world. As it sleets and snows down, the rest of you are starting to slow and falter on your fleeing path. Does anybody want to do anything before we wrap up?
Do we see any place to go? Any, like, get down someplace where there's no one around?
A lot of homes, a lot of businesses. Just snow-covered. Like you guys are almost to the, like you've crossed the main highway. You're north of that. You're almost to the Coopenscoons.
Just head back to your parents' place.
Is that
Arya, make
I
an
don't-
intelligence check with advantage.
Two 13s.
Not bad.
Just wait, I got a modifier. Intelligence. 16.
16. Yeah. Very many guards and civilians
Yeah.
saw you on your knees beside a dead hooker with a well-known quote-unquote conspirator of Prince Merrick's charging down the street behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not a good idea
Yeah,
to
I
bring
don't think
that
it's safe.
The Scoons, maybe? Even if it's just for like a, at least they're one person we know. It doesn't even have to be like enemy, whatever, like we know them. And it's not like they're gonna rat us out.
The rooftop of their house comes up to like your chin.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're small.
Find a private nook and just throw the mansion up.
I was thinking the
That's a
same
good
thing.
idea. Yeah.
Okay, let's do
Yeah,
that.
if we can find an alley or
An alley?
somewhere private.
Nice hole in the ground.
Mhm.
Maybe like a deserted building or something even.
If we can get the door up by a wall,
Or,
that
like,
could.
Another manhole.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Tell me exactly what you're looking for, and you can.
Somewhere private we can throw up the mansion.
Okay. Somebody can help me an investigation check.
I don't think I'm that great at investigation, but let me check.
I
Who's
got
got
a
the
plus
best?
I have a-
3
Yeah, I'm not that bad at it.
I
I'll
just got plus
help.
2.
Okay.
guidance, you said.
That is a. Wow. Oh, yeah, because I'm being helped. 14. No, 14 plus 3. 17.
Plus guidance.
Yeah, I got guidance.
14 plus 3, so 17 on investigation. Yeah, you come into a clearing, a courtyard of sorts. It looks like it's been used for civilian traversing. And there is this old black, gray, and sort of red. There are these black pillars with a sort of red marbling, is what I'm looking for. It looks like it's being maintained to some extent on the outside, but looks long abandoned. Arya can make a history check with advantage. Magnus can make a history check.
Has it been
Oh, nat 20 again for 22.
Jesus.
that's cocked. Ooh, that's better. Okay. History?
Yeah.
22.
Okay. Just hold on to those, because I was trying to hold on to a P as long as I could, but I just can't anymore.
Roster, what kind of stone is this?
Is it stone?
He goes into like a British accent as he puts on his reading glasses.
Stone, that is.
Tastes like lime.
He's looking at Yep, just what I thought.
I was like, I spent $300 for this.
Yeah.
I don't know what you spent $300 on, but I damaged my urethra getting that P out quick.
push.
Oy.
And as you enter, you see a weird horse named Fucked. No. These, you guys both rolled great. These are the Eberosh Halls of Finding.
Found him.
Ever.
Eber. Eberosh.
Eber, yeah.
Eberosh Halls of Finding. These are long since in disuse courthouses.
Halls of hiding.
Finding.
Finding.
This is a building of courthouses, a bastion of law that, since the Great Purge of all criminality, have been long since laid to rest. And they're just a magnificent building that sits as a monument within the city, since now all criminality is punished equally. All of police are judge, jury, and executioner, especially since the war began. And as you make your way with... What?
Judge Dredd.
Sure. There is dread that pervades this building. As you walk in, it is unlocked. It seems almost as if it was museum-esque at a certain point in the last 20 years. You push in amid dust, cobwebs, and you can very easily find a place here to erect Kristania's mansion.
Can I thaumaturgy the dust footprints away as we go in?
Absolutely, you can, yep.
Okay.
You cover your guys' tracks going in. Nobody seems to be following you. It does not seem like a building that people enter regularly. It is not locked to the public, but most people would roll up to the outside and just be like, hey, yeah, so there was a guy used to say whether somebody was guilty of crime or not in there. And then the kids would be like, well, that's dumb. Anybody who does a crime gets their hands cut off.
Right.
Let's go and
Matched.
find a.
Oh, there are many
Nooks and
rooms,
crannies.
many offices, many courtrooms. Take your pick of the odd 70-ish rooms in this place. You take your pick to where you want to erect the mansion.
Yeah, one of the courtrooms is fine.
All right.
Close the doors. Push a bench up against it.
And everything is via Magnus thaumaturgy cleaned up behind you, covering your tracks.
I'll put up the couple of benches.
You prop up a couple of benches. Make a strength check.
23.
Well, you get like 8 benches.
Redeemed! I'm back, y'all.
One at a time. Each bench is for about 4 people. Anybody else want to do anything before I slap Arya real quick? What's that now?
No, we're good.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to wait till next. Nah, it's fine. I'll wait.
It's only 9:30.
True.
I'm gassed, guys. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
Okay. As everybody heads to their rooms exhausted and like adrenaline exhausted. You guys went through a quick rigor there. Shit got real spicy all of a sudden.
Awesome.
Arya, you have a hard time falling asleep. You're tossing and you're
Naturally.
turning, and a part of that is that transference of that thumbprint, fingerprint, it's aching. Whereas before, when it was on your forehead, when you used it to save Magnus, it was sort of like a nice little bright expression of your own individual power. This one feels like somebody just kind of drove a nail in underneath your collarbone and
Yeah.
just left it there to fester. And you get a few hours. It's restless. You end up sitting up at some point and rubbing at it. And as you look up, you just see pale skin in the moonlight with the endless dripping tattoos across the body. And in the thousands and thousands of voices, you see the storyteller once again.
Mm-hmm.
It's different this time, though. Those scars, the grasping fingerprints that were on his body from being snatched away when you were on the ship, they're not there anymore. He almost looks a little more youthful. Bizarrely so.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is an ease to his gait. As he not even reaches, he kneels on one knee and reaches out at first and then retracts his hand and then lets them fall by his wayside. Or by his side. Lets his arms fall by the wayside. They're no longer his arms. It's nice to meet you, Timeless One. I look forward to our journey going forward. You and your family have been an instrument of time for as long as the dust has existed. And then his eyes narrow a bit. Oh. You've seen me already.
Yeah.
Well. This is my first introduction to you. I see great promise.
Can you tell me about this?
Oh, no. 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 Guard that. It has not yet been given. Something's wrong. Oh no. And we'll end there.
Ride.
Okay.
That was very wow. Oh my heavens.
Lessic is Merrick.
What?
What?
Less is more.
I was gonna say, is that a less is more joke?
I've been giving you less, and now you needed Merrick.